Friends, colleagues and partners, I am pleased to welcome you to this multi-stakeholder engagement on gender-based violence in South Africa, hosted by UNFPA South Africa and Brands on a Mission in collaboration with other sister UN agencies. Engaging and building multi-stakeholder partnerships is important for the United Nations family and is at the heart of all the collaborations that are needed to ensure we are all playing our parts in delivering for people and planet. UN entities have engaged with the private sector in a range of ways and with other segments of society, be it from raising resources to jointly developing normative principles, frameworks, and advancing impactful and innovative solutions as interventions that empower and protect people, especially women and girls. We applaud the efforts of our partners, including in the private sector, for supporting the COVID-19 Solidarity Fund and certainly the Gender-Based Violence Response Fund, which was launched by His Excellency President Ramaphosa during the GBV Presidential Summit held last year. As global interdependence deepens and networked multilateral and international cooperation becomes a more pertinent aspiration in a multipolar world facing a polycrisis, private companies, high net worth individuals, large corporations, and entrepreneurs are increasingly also recognizing the need to advance common interest and the shared responsibilities we all have, private and public sector, to take action in limiting risk, in connecting that with peace actions and promoting sustainable development grounded in human rights. We're moving very swiftly from corporate social responsibility and corporate accountability to reinforced ESG standards that will ensure that the private sector is meaningfully playing its part as we transition towards sustainable development. The Sustainable Development Goals, with a looming deadline of 2030, provides us with a blueprint for us to be able to, and especially for private sector, to embrace a non-business as usual approach so that we have this paradigm shift and transitions towards sustainable development that leaves no one behind. As part of our efforts to shine the spotlight on the persisting and concerning violence against women, girls, boys, vulnerable persons, and children, the United Nations is advancing collaborative interventions, including with the private sector. Gender-based violence is a profound and widespread problem here in South Africa, sadly, and in the sub-region. It is deeply ingrained in homes, communities, settlements, townships, workplaces, public spaces, cultures, and traditions. Thus, there's a lot of work to be done, and that includes all of us working together in a collaborative manner. The overall aim of the discussions today is to harness the power of multi-sector collaboration so as to be able to dismantle GBV and innovate for impact towards a GBV-free South Africa. And the UN is very happy to be working with Brands on a Mission and all other partners to ensure we have the emergence of a coalition, including the private sector, focused on ending gender-based violence and also championing positive masculinity and other necessary interventions that will ensure we have the impact that we're seeking to have. I thank you and wish you a very successful engagement, and I'm sorry not to be able to join you in person.